Look, we're all humans. We all have problems. But let me ask you this. Do we seek problems? Do we make them up sometimes? Do we make them worse than they really are? Or how about this one? I don't know if this happens to you guys. It happens to me once in a while. But I'll think about a problem in the past, years ago. And it'll be objectively worse of a problem than I currently have. Yet, I feel like the one I have today is worse than that one. What is going on here? The interesting thing here is a problem can be solved, right? But the concept of problems, and by the way, I'm using problems. You could swap it out for the word problem. You can swap it out for stresses, worries, whatever. The concept of problems, though, they don't seem to go away. We seem to solve one and we replace it with another one. It seems almost like we have a problem cup that says, all right, we emptied it. Let's fill it back up with a new one, and we'll replace it with sometimes made up problems that don't even exist, right? I mean, even Jim Carrey said it. He kind of touched on this a little bit. So he said a quote a few years ago, and maybe you've heard this one. He said, I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see that it's not the answer. You mean to tell me if you get rich and famous, you'll still have problems? Sometimes I even think that maybe the more money you have, the more, you know the line, more money. I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm saying. All right, so you may be asking yourself, what's going on here? And I asked myself what's going on here. And then it clicked. Okay, it clicked for me. And that's why I want to share with you. It's in our human nature, right? It's in our species' best interest to have a refilled cup of problems, to come up with scenarios in our mind, to make a small problem a bigger problem, to create problems simply because we need it to survive. And we're bringing some of that from the past to a modern life. And here we are just refilling problem cups. Okay, so this is weird. All right, that's what initially I was like, all right, this is weird. And what am I supposed to do about it? What can you do about it? Well, the way I see it, we have two options, fellow human to human here. Option one, we can quit doing what we're doing, right? We could just say, all right, forget it. There's no point in waking up tomorrow. Why aspire to reach that goal if I know I'm just going to replace it with new problems? Okay, what's the point? Just forget it. They're not going to solve problems anyways, right? But here's the problem with that solution to the problem is you'll still have the problems. You'll still have problems. Again, it's embedded in all of us. It's embedded in all of us to refill the cup, no matter our situation, better or worse. We're going to refill it. All right, so how about option number 2? I like option number 2. Are you ready? Here we go. Realizing that this is a thing. Realizing that the problems, they're not going to go away. You're going to refill it. You're a human. It's embedded in all of us. It's in us to do this. Once you let go of the idea that all your problems are solved once XYZ happens, and you're good, get to that point, you're good. Once you come to grips that that isn't reality, that you will refill your problem cup, you can be free. Okay? Because once you start doing that and realizing it, and when you feel the stress, the human stress come back into your life via a problem or worry or whatever, you can stop. You can take a breath, go for a walk, notice things around you, look at your life a little bit, maybe be appreciative. In fact, this is maybe a driver for you to reallocate your focus, knowing what things you're doing right now aren't going to solve all your problems. It'll solve a problem, but not all of them. Maybe all of a sudden you start saying no to some things. You start solving maybe other people's problems. I can tell you right now, if you do that and you realize this very human nature thing that we all have, all of us share it, you can start being more free. You can start living a better life. That's all I hope for you. I hope you get a lot of value from this. I look forward to seeing your comments on it. I would love to hear what you think. Enjoy your day and thank you for your time.